Well, when it comes to spring, many times it's out with the old, in with the new, and that can be pricey, especially if you're just trying to freshen up the inside of your home. But a new look does not have to break the bank, just spruce up what we've already got. Joining us today with a few ideas is HGTV design expert Carmen De La Paz. Carmen, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much. How are you, Jimmy? It's my pleasure to be here
Wonderful,
today.
thank you. So, Carmen, this is really, it's about restoring what we've got, right? Let's talk about the kitchen. The biggest thing that I can think of that I've got that's most prominent is the cabinets. Ideas?
Yes, absolutely. It's also probably one of your highest ticket items in any part of a construction job of your home are the kitchen cabinets. That's why when homes get reappraised, that factors in a lot. And people often ask me, Jimmy, oh my gosh, what can I do with my kitchen cabinets? I really don't have the budget to buy new cabinets. And I say to them, but do you have the willingness to put in a little sweat equity? And then my answer is going to be paint. So if you look over here, Jimmy, I've got a couple of kitchen doors. Following some of the trends that are happening right now, blues are very popular color tone right now in all paint companies. They have created a blue emphasis in this year's color palette, as well as people are looking at using neutrals and then incorporating pops of color with their neutrals. In this case, I've done the tobacco stain on the outside, left the inside with a stencil, but if you'll notice these super sharp paint lines, and those are all achieved with Scotch Blue painter's tape that has an edge lock technology that ensures that those lines stay sharp the first time, not the second time, and no touch-ups needed. So, you know, it's just that little bit of insurance to make sure that our paint job goes from a weekend warrior to looking like a pro did it.
One of those wow things. That is. Now, Carmen, tell me the truth here. Honest to goodness, you're saying that I can just change the color inside a kitchen drawer and it'll make a huge difference?
Absolutely. Absolutely, it will. You know, I've even gone further. Is that I can't turn this door around, but on the back side, I've painted it a terracotta color so that when you open your kitchen cabinets, you've got that aha moment, which is another important trend happening right now, is that people are anchoring in the neutrals, Jimmy, but they're looking for those splashes of color not only through the curtains and the pillows, but how about a little paint on the inset of a bookcase or around a door frame instead of wood. So it's smaller places that you're almost creating accents and aha moments, but because they're smaller and so exact, those tape lines are what going to give you that super sharp paint line and make it look really, really good.
Well, now I know what I'm going to be trying to do. So what about the furniture, our knickknacks?
Knickknacks, furniture, they all go through the same process. If you look over here, this is a tabletop that I actually went ahead. It was dinged, it was nicked, it had a bunch of stuff going on. But I sanded it, I primed it, I painted it, I put a stencil, and then again, look at how I'm using the tape to create this beautiful line. It's just sharp, 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 and that's what you want when you're creating detail jobs like this. So the most important thing is that if a piece of furniture is made of real wood and not an MDF, that piece of furniture can be recycled, can be refined, and can have a decorative element added to it. Otherwise, if you've got a different material, just make sure that you're picking the paint for the material that you're using, whether it be metal, plastic, or wood.
Carmen De La Paz, thank you so much. Now, before I let you go, we're coming up on Mother's Day. Is there anything we can do to make it special for Mom?
Yes, absolutely. I came up with a really fun project that a child can do supervised with the father and get it done and get them started early with the creativity. So all that we've talked about with techniques for the walls, the cabinets, the same thing applies with the paint with a breakfast tray for Mom. Look how we've incorporated the stripes on the end.
That's awesome.
The same thing that I did on the striping of the tray. I just carried it over to the glassware, the plate, the bowl, the servingware. So what we were talking about a little bit earlier about the material, it's glassware, ceramicware. So I used paint for glass and ceramicware. Everything else stays the same. The brush, the tape, the technique, you're just changing the paint.
Carmen De La Paz, HGTV, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Take care and happy painting.
Happy painting. If you'd like more information on what Carmen discussed today, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. When it comes to freshening up your home, painting isn't your only option. You could stain your furniture instead. Up next, we get a lesson in basic wood staining. There are a few do's and a few don'ts that you'll want to keep in mind. And a little later on, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. So we chose Brian. He's going to show us what it takes to clean septic tanks. Plus, we find out how often we should get it done. The answer just might surprise you. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.